Hello, everyone. Amy from AMPO here, coming again with some more annual giving strategy for you. At AMPO this year, we are working really hard to make sure that we are walking alongside you with your annual giving program and helping you with that strategy so that you're implementing it so that it feels like that you're really getting somewhere with that program and that your tasks aren't all just getting all bunched up and that you're not just sort of doing one thing for that, we're thinking of it holistically as a program with a robust strategy behind it. And so every week we're coming with a couple of tips on how to keep that program on track. This week I've got 3 tips for you. The first one, we're going to be still talking about that tax receipt letter. So your tax receipt letter is a chance for you to thank your donors from last year again. And when I'm saying last year, I'm talking about calendar year. Your donors think in terms of a calendar year. So even if you're operating on a fiscal year, this is one where you're going to be generating that data based upon the calendar year 2023. So you're going to send a letter to them, you're going to be thanking them, and you're going to be reminding them of how much they gave your organization throughout the calendar year 2023. You're going to want to print those letters in this next week and get them in the mail by January 24th. You want your donors to have that letter by the 31st, so that gives you a week for for mail to get it out for you. So you want to have that letter in the mail here by January 24th. Your second thing to do this week to keep your program on track, contact your accountant. Make sure that you're on their radar for your audit this year. A lot of you, that's something that you need for either a grant funder or a United Way partner. And so you want to make sure that you are contacting them, finding out that you're on their radar and what you might need to start getting ready for that process. This is a good time to get that done. And your third tip, when you're in there running that list of donors from 2023, run another one for yourself that shows how much they've given and look for the top 10% of your donors from last year. Who are the people who gave in the top 10% of gifts last year? Start reaching out to them, start inviting them to coffee so that you can thank them for their gift, but most importantly, you want to hear their story. Maybe there's some people on that list that are new, that were new givers in the past year, or maybe there's some people on that list that might be new to you, that you just haven't had a chance to get to meet them. So start finding out who those people are, start setting up a time to meet with them, and start hearing their story of why they are passionate about your organization. There's a couple things here. That's going to start to engage with them a little bit more so that they are getting closer to your mission, but it's also going to be a cup filler for you. You're going to get to hear about the wonderful things that your organization is doing out there in the community, and that's going to help fill your cup as well. So it's going to be a win-win for everyone on that one. So that's it. That's your 3 tips for this week. I'm so glad you're coming along on this journey. Let me know how it's going. Let me know if you've been implementing any of this and if it's been helping you think differently about your annual giving program. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks.